guys, welcome back to a weekend edition of Nick's Veggie Patch. It's Friday the 11th of June and I've come down to the plots before I go to work this morning just to do a few bits and pieces to have a look at the state of my plot. I've done a lot of tidying up in the greenhouse and the polytunnel. I've also tried clearing some of the weeds. I will also be looking at what needs to go out and also do sowing over the weekend. So yeah, I've got lots to be getting on with. The greenhouse was a bit untidy. The polytunnel was not too bad, but yeah, I've been cleaning up, tidying up. But while I'm down here over the weekend, I'll be going over lots of bits and pieces like tidying, sowing, seeing if there's anything else in the greenhouse that can be planted out. But there's lots to be getting on with, so I'll come back to you guys in a bit. Right guys, I'm going to give you a plot tour of the greenhouse and the polytunnel. So I've started in the greenhouse. As you can see, I've had a really good tidy up in here this morning. It's looking a lot better than it has been. There's lots of stuff that needs to go out. So I've got spring onions, I've got leeks, I've got carrots, I've got a few cucumbers. So yeah, lots to be going out to clear the shelves. The chard that I've repotted on, that's doing nice in the trays there. Chilies are doing nice. I've been picking a few chilies. I'm a little bit disappointed because it looks like the two chili plants that I grew from seed looks like they're not Carolina Reapers. The envelope that they came in, the information said Carolina Reapers. I've picked a few. My mate thinks they're not Reapers. I'm hoping the two plants that he gave me are, I know they're Reapers because obviously he's grown Reapers for a few years now, so hopefully I'll have better luck with them. But yeah, there's lots to be going on with here in the greenhouse, lots of sowing. But as you can see, I've had a tidy up. Greenhouse is looking really well. Right guys, I've brought you to the polytunnel. I've also had a little bit of a tidy up in here. It doesn't look it, but I brought one of the pots that I put some chilies in here, put it on the table there. I have had a little bit of tidy up. I've put more bark down this morning, as you can see, because there wasn't enough bark over in that far corner where I'd moved the board. So I've put more bark down there. I've put what was the shoe rack that I was given there for now, put stuff on it. There's a few bits and pieces there that I've got to go out. I've put one of the chilies that was in the greenhouse on there as well. But there's lots going on in here, all coming along nicely. I'll do some watering before I go home because it will probably get hot today. But as you can see, it's not looking too bad in here. Nice tidy up. I've been picking from the radishes. They're looking absolutely fantastic. But yeah, as I say, it's not looking too bad in here. Greenhouse or the polytunnel. Once I've sowed a few bits, I'll bring them in here to give me room. But there you go guys, all looking good. Okay guys, I've got my big seed tray here all ready to go, filled with compost. What I've done is I've mixed some vermiculite with the compost, that way it will stop the compost from going too dry and it stops it from basically going rock solid, I believe. So yeah, I've added some vermiculite to the compost, filled the whole trays. I've got some dwarf French beans here, Canadian Wonder. So I'm going to sow some of them because I did do a few weeks back, but I think we were still in the last of the frost and I don't think they came up. I don't think they survived, but I'm going to do a few here and I'm just going to basically push the bean into the compost. I'm not going to do them all, I'm only going to do so many. What I've done is I've moistened the compost already, so I've given it a sprinkling of water already, and then what I'll do is I'll put some more compost on the top and then give it one more good soaking. Hopefully these will come up this time. Just do a few more. Hopefully they'll germinate. Right, so that's the dwarf French bean sown, and I've done 18, so they might all germinate, they might not. So I'll cover that eventually with compost, give it another good sprinkling of water, and there we have it. Hopefully they will germinate and I'll get some French dwarf beans, and I'll come back to you in a bit once I've sown the rest in this tray. Right guys, so I'm now doing sugar snap peas, and just pushing them in to the wet compost. Gonna do a few of these. Not pushing them too far down, but hopefully they'll come up pretty quick. You can take these home, place these on a tray with some damp kitchen towel and a piece of damp kitchen towel over the top of them, and they will germinate that way, and then you can direct sow them if you want. I've seen a few of my YouTube friends do that on several videos. I haven't done it as of yet. I'll definitely give it a try one day. So just the last couple. There we go, I think that's enough. And again, I'll put compost over the top and water once I've done everything else, and I'll come back to you in a minute guys. So there we have it guys, I've sown French dwarf bean, sugar snap peas and climbing beans. I've sown them in compost that was mixed with vermiculite, and I gave that a good water beforehand. I've then sown all the seeds into the cell tray. They're deep rooted cell tray, so they should come out and go easily into the ground. I've put a little sprinkling of extra compost over the top, and then I've given it a good watering. So I'll find somewhere in the greenhouse or the polytunnel for that to go. Hopefully they will all germinate. I'm not worried if I get loads of them, because again, we can freeze them if they do germinate, they do grow on. But yeah, really happy with that. There we go, guys. Right guys, welcome back. I'm down on the allotment. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon and I've got some sowing to do today. I've also got a new shelving unit to install today and a few other bits and pieces, so I'm going to do that and then I'm going to upload the video once I'm home and have a relax. It's very hot out here, so I'm going to try and get all the jobs done before it gets too dark. But there isn't, I say, not much to do. I'll also be giving you a plot tour just to show you what's coming along really well, what's happening on the plot. So yeah, without further ado guys, I'm going to get cracking on and I will come back to you guys in a bit. Right guys, I'm going to pack up for the evening and go home and have a bite to eat. But before I go, I'm going to give you a plot tour of Nick's veggie patch. So as always guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. If you know anyone who loves watching YouTube, then please don't hesitate to tell them about my channel, get them to watch my videos, hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up to like my channel, and I will see you next weekend for another edition of Nick's Veggie Patch. Stay safe guys, enjoy the rest of the week, enjoy the sun, and I'll catch you over the weekend. Bye for now. guys, as you can see, there is my giant sunflower for my sunflower challenge and giant cabbage challenge. My missus one is also there. They're both coming along nicely, and what I'll do, I'll show you how my giant cabbage is coming along. Here we go guys, this is my giant cabbage for our competition between me, Mark and one of my best mates, Dave. Mine's doing extremely well. I could win it, fingers crossed, and hopefully I'll also have the biggest sunflower by circumference. But yeah, that's coming along really well guys, I'm happy with that. Mark, Dave, giant cabbage, sunflower competition. Good luck. This is a massive shout out to all my YouTube friends. Thanks for watching and subscribing. To see more from Nick's Veggie Patch, hit the thumb button at the bottom of the page to save video to favourites, and hit the button in the bottom right hand corner to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.